Welcome to the Ascension News. Today, I've got an amazing team to talk to you about with perfect 2020 vision, the Christ DNA rising. Janelle, Stephanie, and Priscilla and myself, we're going to share with you our knowledge, our experience, some techniques, and answer questions if you're there. So please get cozy, get some water, and get ready to listen to something amazing. So let's start with Janelle.
Hello, everyone. Happy winter solstice, happy Yuletide, happy conjunction day. This is a very exciting day, so thank you all for joining. Today's very auspicious. To me, this is the day that we've all been waiting for this year, especially all of us light workers out there. And the time is now. Time for rebirth, for growth, for transmutation, and for transformation of all of humanity. So are you guys, ladies, ready for some transformation today and some growth?
Yes.
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 Is winter solstice that today? Like actually today?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think so. It is. Oh wow.
That is the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction is today. So
can you get a little more into the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction?
Of course. So I want to unpack a little bit about what this conjunction means for the collective consciousness and for all of the warriors of light out there. So on this powerful day of solstice, Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, of abundance, and wisdom, and Saturn, which is the planet of structures, karma, and responsibility. So they are meeting each other at 0 degrees Aquarius. And as we know, Aquarius is the 11th sign. It's known for individuality, collective consciousness, invention, futuristic vision, and enlightenment. So get ready. This is a really big deal for the planet. And this is
what do you mean conjunction, though? Does that mean the planets are actually lining up?
So the planets are lining up in a way that creates what is known as the Star of Bethlehem. In reality, they're millions and millions of miles apart, but to us, it looks like it appears as one star. So the planets are in conjunction and so close to each other, closest that they've ever been in a really long time. So it's a major awakening that's connected to our earthly experience. So the last
what
time
Aquarius have to do with this, though?
What is Aquarius?
Yes. Like so, is Aquarius, is it also in line with, the star of Aquarius, the constellation of Aquarius, or?
So they're both meeting each other within Aquarius. So this is signifying the next 200 years are going to be conjunction within the air signs. So this is the beginning of that cycle. So if you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is awesome for you. And all the air signs.
What if your moon signs or like your ascendant signs are in?
Yeah, that's
Gemini, Libra,
also
Aquarius.
Any type of ascendance in Aquarius is really great. Also the moon. I'm a Gemini sun sign and a Libra moon and Gemini ascendant. So it's really great. Yeah, it's a great day for everyone, but things are heightened for air signs right now. And this is the last time this occurred was in 1406. So we won't see this again for another 600
How many years ago?
A lot.
That I believe was 800 years ago, I think. So it's a really great it's a great time to be alive here and witnessing this on planet Earth, witnessing this change and process. And we are being asked right now to hold this sacred space of love and understanding and really setting our intentions for what we want to see for the rest of 2020 and 2021 and beyond.
So what do you mean when things are heightened for air signs? Because aren't air signs heightened by nature? That's like the whole, like Gemini's already hyped up. And like whizzing about, you know?
As a Gemini, I would say that we are already kind of in the clouds and the stars anyway.
Right.
So I feel like this kind of just, yeah, this kind of just adds to that ethereal energy. But we also have to stay grounded. So it's definitely going to be a challenge to obviously raise ourselves, but then stay grounded within the current moment and what's happening on this planet as it's evolving.
What would be like your word of advice for like the more airy type of personalities?
My word of advice would definitely be to stay in this moment and do lots of meditation for grounding, do lots of inner work. And also, what everyone should be doing right now is actively committing to operating from more heart-centered mentality, because that's really what these energies that are coming in are asking us to lead with our hearts. And that's really what we're moving into. This fifth dimensional consciousness is all heart-based. How the majority of people are acting on this planet in the third dimension, that's not suited for this next step. So we really have to shed all these old programs and move forward into fifth dimension. And this is the way forward, is through love.
And how do you explain, for somebody who doesn't know anything, like how do you explain the fifth dimension?
So the fifth dimension is basically like right now we're in the third dimensional consciousness, right? And third dimensional is a lower vibration than the fifth dimension. There's a lot of mostly your lower vibrational feelings, emotions, anger, greed, hatred, jealousy, things like that. You'll find here there's a lot of like duality. And once you move up higher to higher levels of consciousness, dimensions, there's lighter energy, there's more love, there's more unity, there's more gratitude, understanding. And every person can enter the fifth dimension on their own. And that's what we have to do. We have to start with ourselves first. And it's accessed through love and through gratitude and those higher emotions and leading with your heart.
But it's not saying that you're forsaking the third dimension, because you need the third dimension in order to like survive and eat and pay bills and, you know, all
So
of those
it's not forsaking it. Right. It's not forsaking it. I like to say that you are in this world, but you're not of this world. It's about remembering who you are. Obviously, yes, we need to eat, we need to pay our bills, but that's not who we are at our core. Who we are at our core is light beings. We're pure light, we're pure energy. We're living a human existence. We're not, I don't like, it's like the term human being. No, we're beings being human. We're playing this role right now, but that's not really who we are. Really, we're pure light, and it's all about coming back into that pure consciousness, the source and Christ consciousness.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very, very, very clear. Very good. I mean,
Is that
so
clear enough?
yes. Did you have more information?
I just want to say that I would like to share. I think I have enough time to do a quick meditation.
Okay.
But I just want to say that, you know, nothing is guaranteed for anyone, and we absolutely have to put in the work every single day. This ascension process has, you know, the dark forces, negative entities, however you want to categorize it, have tried to derail this process, the ascension process in the age of Aquarius for hundreds of years. But there really is no stopping this train. So you're either on it or you're not on it. And that's your choice. So we have nowhere to go but up. So we really need to be committed to grounding ourselves, meditating on this. And the shift is now. And really, it's about anchoring the light and those energies within yourself. And then you will see that reflected into the world around you.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So I want to just invite you all on this quick journey with me through transmutation. And I just want to emphasize that, there's so much going on um, in our world right now, and a lot of it is fear-based. And just want to reiterate that we are not slaves to fear. We are all sovereign beings of light with a divine purpose. And we have to hold on to the fact that we will be victorious in all our pursuits, no matter what. So, this meditation has been created with the intent of preparing you for the energies of the Jupiter Saturn conjunction, which is today. And this is just a very special time to release all that no longer serves you and ascend into this golden age of mankind. So, I really want to focus on uh, anchoring the heart centered energies within ourselves and then receiving clarity around our goals and our ambitions and shifting our motivations to the highest good for all living creatures. So, just gonna do a quick meditation. So, I just want to invite everyone to bring themselves into a comfortable seated position and close your eyes down and focusing on the third eye point. You can rest your hands gently on your lap or in Gyan Mudra if you prefer. So let's begin by taking a few deep cleansing breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and suspend the breath. And exhale and relax. So let's bring our awareness inwards right at this moment. Relax your body from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And most importantly, relax your mind and be open to receiving whatever it is that you need in this moment. When you are ready, begin to visualize a vibrant green wheel spinning at your heart center. Focus on slowly opening your heart center and expanding that beautiful, vibrant green light. As you continue to expand that light, you see a dazzling pink light beaming into your heart center. As this is happening, you are being infused with fifth dimensional cosmic love directly into your heart center. Slowly, the green and pink lights begin to merge, and the energies become one. Once you have merged the energies of heart center, you can begin to expand this fifth dimensional cosmic love outside of your body. Once you have expanded this energy outside of your body, begin to expand this love outside of your aura. Once you've expanded this love outside of your aura, begin to expand this love outside of your room. Once you've expanded these energies outside of your room, begin to expand this love outside of your home. Once these energies have been expanded outside of your home, you can begin to expand this love into the world. Once you have this picture, I want you to shift your attention to Mother Earth. I want you to visualize the planet surrounded by the all-consuming violet flame. See the darkness, the negative discord, all of that being incinerated by an all-consuming violet flame. As this is happening, see the same violet flame transmuting all fear into cosmic love. Now see that dazzling pink light beaming into planet Earth and infusing it with fifth dimensional love and consciousness. Once you have this picture, slowly bring the awareness back into your body. And let's take a few deep cleansing breaths to ground ourselves. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Inhale one last time, suspending the breath, and slowly exhale and relax. How are we feeling, ladies?
Wow. Wow, that was
Awesome.
amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
I just realized that that this is so powerful, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Just we have no idea how we're interconnected, and yet we are. And I want to just thank you,
Thank
girls,
you.
being a
Thank
part of
you.
Ascension News. It makes me smile, and I want to cry at the same time.
Yes. Thank you.
So thank
It's
you.
okay to release emotions.
Yes, that was so like. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so I think Stephanie, you're next. You're going to talk about whole brain, right brain, left brain, and
Okay.
what we can do.
I'm going to just talk about the brain today. And we're going to do some short meditation to how to balance the left and the right. So the brain is complicated. It's very complex and it's super hardworking. Well, all of our organs are super hardworking. The brain is magnificent. So we have two hemispheres, left and right. Have you ever heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a left brain dominant," or "I'm a right brain dominant"? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's that mean? So left brain dominant, it means they are more logical, they are analytical and very detail oriented. And the right brain people, they are very creative and intuitive. I think we are kind of like right brain people here in this group.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting study. Actually, that's not really, we don't have right brain and left brain people. Actually, we use two brains. We use two sides of the brain at the same time, actually. So that's research in 2013. That's a research. They have a brain scan for about maybe a thousand people between the age of 7 to 29, and they found out from the scan, the brain scan, and they are actually used both sides at the same time. That's no evidence to show like we are favor on one side. But then and again, so you ask, really, why? I feel like I'm a very creative person, I'm not a logic person. And again, it go back to your subconscious mind, what you learned when you were young. Right? Like, for example, when you were young, because subconscious mind is as like a recorder, recording everything that since even before you born up to your age about 8 or 9. And if you you learn that you use your you have to think logically. If you learn from your parents, your teacher, that you have to think logically, and so that's why that you use your left brain. But then some logical person, like for example, I'm a very logical person, but it doesn't mean that I'm not emotional. I'm very emotional too. So that's interesting that in the study that show actually we do use two brains at the same two side of the brain at the same time. So look at the left brain. So what left brain control? The left brain control our logical
brain
language,
control.
mathematics, thinking about words, the words we use, and fact oriented on the left side. And while on the right side, like I mentioned before, is very creative, free thinking, and it's not detail oriented. It's see, they able to see the big picture, and very intuition, emotions, and imagination, and art, non-verbal on the right side, and the left side is verbal. So, but sometimes we do need to balance both sides. Yes, yes, or I should say yes or wrong. That whether we use one side more is not because that we are left brain dominant or right brain dominant. It's not because I'm using my right hand, that's why I'm left brain dominant. I'm using my left hand, that's why I'm right brain dominant. That's not the case. It really depends your subconscious mind. Really depends like what's in your program. What's the program in your subconscious mind in the learning process when you were young? So that's the major part of it. And yeah, and in to make the left and the right brain to connect and balance is very important, because like it helps us to have our life in balance in general, balance our energy and our mind and emotions. So one of the powerful way that we can practice every day to balance, to make our left and right brain connect, is the alternative nostril breathing. So we can practice this every day, and we can try it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I like to use my second and the third finger on the third eye point, and the ring finger is on the left nostril, and the thumb on the right if you're using your right hand. So it depends on which hand you're using. Yeah. And then now we just close our eyes and focus on the third eye point. And we close the left nostril and have the right nostril open, and take a deep breath and hold it for just 1 second, and close the right nostril, and you're going to release, exhale from the left nostril. And now you're going to close the left side again. Oh, sorry. You're going to inhale from the left side first. And close the left. And we're going to exhale from the right side. And just focus on any sensation, the air traveling through your nostril. And now we inhale again from the right side. And close the right and exhale from the left. And inhale again from the left. And close the left nostril and release and exhale from the right side. And inhale again from the right. And close the right side and release and exhale from the left. And once again, inhale from the left side. Deep inhale. And close the left. And exhale from the right side. And slowly open your eyes. I'm just demonstrate a short alternate nostril breathing exercise that you can do every day before you go to bed, or every morning first thing when you wake up, because it can help your left and right brain, the connection, and balance it out.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's really powerful. I could really feel each part of my brain vibrating without even thinking. It was just doing it on its own.
Do it as long as possible if you can.
It's very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody have questions on that?
No, it's pretty clear.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I guess I'm next. I'm going to put my little timer because I have a tendency to like talk on, like a walk on. I'm a talk on. I'm talking on. I love these girls. I love these fucking girls. Okay. First thing we're going to do in our walk on is we're going to do the intelligent meditation. We're going to do a lot of little different things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to stretch our fingers. So we're going to bring it real tight and then stretch it out. Bring it real tight and stretch it out. This little intelligent meditation is right brain, left brain, Saturn, Jupiter, which is like perfect because it is really trying to, this is the stretch parts, not the actual intelligent meditation. Okay, so intelligent meditation is you put your thumb over your ring and your little, and then you have this. And you want to have your hands close to you. So Jupiter and Saturn, okay. You wet them up, Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, so right brain, left brain opening. So it's truth is my name and close. Truth is my name and close. Okay, so we want to focus on the negativity that's been around us. And as we're opening, we're releasing it. and bringing heart consciousness back in. So we're expanding the right and left brain, expanding Jupiter and Saturn, and then bringing it together. And we're expanding it to eradicate ego, to eradicate anger. This is a very powerful mantra meditation because it actually stimulates your intelligence. So let's take a deep breath. I want you to focus on your tip of your nose. So kind of slightly close your eyes and visualize love coming into your heart as you open. Okay? And then you're closing the deal. You're sealing the deal. You're opening up to all possibilities because you eradicated ego and bringing it together. Inhale, exhale. And there's no speed to this. What's really important is that you stretch those fingers out. You feel your brain opening. You feel like you're pushing Saturn and Jupiter. You're bringing them together and you're pushing them. Visualize what you really want. What is it that you want for your intention? What is it that you want for intelligence? What is it that you want for love? Visualize that now. Believe it to be true. We got 24 seconds. That went really fast. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more seconds. Make it count. Really stretching. When you need to study, when you've been angry, this is a really good one. If you want to get real kundalatis, it's Satnam, 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 Satnam. Truth is my name. Truth is my name. Truth is my name. Okay, so relax. Now, what we're going to do is then we're going to tap out on the right and we're going to move. We're going to just get Saturn turned on. And then we're going to get Jupiter turned on. Taking a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. So we're going around the world. We're going dipping down. We're going to Saturn, and then we're coming across to Jupiter. Come on. Feel that connection to Saturn and then Jupiter. Get your intelligence, and then let's reverse it. Really going. Release the tension. Release your words. Find the words that have been choking. Find the words that need your power. All right. So we're going to bring the shoulders up and stretch it down. Bring the shoulders up and stretch it down. Up and down. Up. Inhale. Exhale. Truth is my name. Truth is my name. I am that ascension. I am that ascension. Right there. Inhale. Exhale. All right. We're going to put our arms here for a second, and we're going to twist. I had no idea I was going to do this. So just to let you know, this is a free flow, not rehearsed. I have no idea where we're going, but we're going. Inhale. So inhale left, exhale. If we want to get all techie about it, so it's Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Truth is my name. Truth is my name. Right there. Inhale left, exhale. Really going for it. Now, last one we're going to go is sideways. Jupiter, Saturn, Jupiter. Let go of your ego. Trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust your heart to lead you because it's been leading you so far. When you connect to it, when you reach deep down, then you have nothing to worry about. It is what it is. Taking a shoulder back, stretching it back. We're going to Jupiter, backwards. Jupiter, bringing it back. Not just raising it up. We're rolling it back. Jupiter, Jupiter. And then rolling it forward towards Saturn. Saturn, Saturn. Taking a deep breath. All right. So now I'm going to read the Telomere Meditation. So the oil that I pulled for today is called Telomere. Let's see if I can show you. It's the DNA activation. So I'm going to read it. Just take a deep breath. And it's a really beautiful, powerful oil. I am grateful, thankful, and blessed to feel consciously connected to my 22 strands of Christ DNA. I am blessed here on earth. Delightfulness now radiates 144,000 beams of full Christ spectrum light into my path. My brain is rejuvenated. I am fully charged with love, light, and healing laughter. So it is, so it will be, so it has been. I am that ascension that I am. So be it. Amen. All right. And that's what I got for you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually had 2 minutes to spare. Good. In my walkabout. All right, so I think Priscilla is going to read some cards for us. So exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, well, so it's funny. Speaking of 22, so there are 22 major arcanas in the tarot cards, very significant. 22 is all like it's like the big kahuna kind of stuff, the major arcana. There's karmic and spiritual cycles. Minor arcana are like kind of like the kind of daily life, everyday struggles. So it's funny, it's like 22, link. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so this kind of goes into, it's really interesting. It wasn't really until I started doing the Ascension News that I've had to get used to reading for a group, like taking collective energy, because tarot readings are normally so specific. It's like specific to that person's life and life path. So taking it in like, okay, so how do I make a reading for a collective has been quite a journey. But in doing that, I've realized that there are kind of collective, themes that we're all working on, which is kind of coming across today. And, Janelle's, section about just we're all in this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction and how it's affecting each individual person, each individual person's drama. Of course, that's like individualized to them, but there's like a collective message. So I don't know, that just dawned on me right now. Again,
I love it.
It's like, and like the right brain, left brain stuff that, Stephanie kind of helped us process. Some people are going to like process in different ways. We all have different childhoods, but to some degree, we're all a little bit off kilter,
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, without further ado, let's see. So how do I even do this? I didn't even plan how I was going to do this. I guess start. Well, I guess I could do this. Okay, so I could do this one of two ways. One is just pulling like one card, making it like one succinct message that everybody needs to hear. Or another one is kind of a past, present, future kind of card that I would do for like an individual reading. And that one's a little bit risky. So I don't know if you guys want to do, want to go standard?
Let's do the risky. Let's do the risky.
Yeah.
Let's go for risk.
It's fun.
Let's take the risk. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go past, present, future. All right. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see. In terms of choosing cards, what sign are you, Stephanie? I mean, not what sign, but like, what is your sun sign?
What?
Your sun sign.
Sun sign means like my Pisces, I think. I'm not sure about the sun sign or moon sign.
Your birth sign. Your birth sign.
Yeah, my birth sign, Pisces.
Okay, so like what you read in the newspaper. All right. So you have water, air, and Mary, you're
water.
But you're
water.
Scorpio. Okay, let's see. It'll be so. What goes? Pisces goes before Libra, right, Janelle?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Yeah, Pisces starts it.
Ariel.
Yeah, Pisces starts it. Yeah.
It does.
Okay. So we're gonna. So Stephanie's gonna choose past. Janelle's gonna choose a present, and you're gonna choose a future, Mary. That's how the zodiac.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
So
when
I'm going, Do I say
So what I'm doing right now, I have my cards in front of me, and I'm just going to use my left hand, the intuitive hand, for everybody at home. Choose your left hand, intuitive. And I'm basically going to like fan over with my hand, like the card, and you're going to just tell me when to stop. So use your little intuition. Or stop.
All right. Focus. Stop.
Okay. So now it's Janelle's turn. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, Mary's turn.
All right, I'm going to get this really good because we're on a walk. We're on a walkabout.
Future. That's the future.
We're on a walkabout right now.
Mary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Keep going. Okay, stop.
Okay. All right. Okay. So past. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, the past is the world. So the world when it's up, but it's inverted. The world when it's upright basically means like ascension, nirvana, basically going to next level, everything you ever wanted. It's like the final card in the major arcana. So it's like coming back home, all the things you ever wanted, but it's inverted. So maybe it's like kind of what Janelle's saying, that going on to the next level. Like, all right, we've accomplished, like human beings, we've accomplished what we needed to do, for this phase of life, but now it's kind of like on to the next one. So to some degree, I would think that means to some degree, we are actually doing our work and evolving. And if you look at society as it is and like where we've come, we have, there's some things we can work on, but like I think human beings, I think we've done major progress, but it's like, all right, that's inverted. Okay, so the future, what Stephanie chose is, okay, 8 of Wands. Gosh, sorry, the lighting is not really, it's kind of flashy. All right, so the 8 of Wands. Wands is always, it's like a fire sign card. The 8 of Wands usually almost always means a message is coming soon. So maybe a bunch of publications are coming out. Like there's check your Twitters, I guess, I don't know. But basically we're all getting news, a message. It's going to come in some form of communication.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Sorry, let me just.
Was that the present card or the future card?
That's the present. So the past, I feel like is like kind of going, ascending to the next level, like accomplishing what you had to do, but it's inverted. So that can mean
the present card was the one that I chose, right?
Yeah.
You chose the card.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Which is funny because you're an air sign, and usually communications are air related. But like the 8 of Wands, like something coming. It's like coming now, like that, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like
can't wait.
Interesting. Justice.
Woo!
Oh,
dude. That's crazy. Okay, that's actually legit crazy because these are all like air. Like Justice is obviously Libra air.
Yes.
So this basically all just confirms everything Janelle said. So like things going back to balance, but Justice is different from Temperance. Temperance is a little more like alchemical balance. Justice is more like legal. It's more like an earthly kind of balance is going to be achieved from whatever news this is. Now I'm like, I'm going to it's going to bring justice.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Yeah, so it's definitely an intense moment in time because these are both. So this was the past that Stephanie got. This is like one of the biggest cards you can get in tarot, by the way.
The world.
Like, really big, and like and this. So these are both like really kind of like major cards that happened in one reading, and the present being the message.
Cool.
So
all three are connected.
Yeah,
beautiful.
They're all very much connected.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. I can pull a crystal spirit card to kind of supplement this whole situation.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, and Let's see. I guess I'll choose this one because I didn't choose the other ones.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll choose this one for us. All right. And for those of you with decks at home, I don't know if Janelle, Stephanie, you guys are users
Yeah,
of.
I have the Angel Tarot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fun one. And I don't know if when you guys choose cards, if you're like hand tingles or sometimes it gets warm. Certain card will feel warm. All right. Let me see what. Okay. All right. Definitely wants to go here. All right. And the card today is. All right. Let me go dark. All right. Oh. Oh no. You can't see. It's like glary. Celestite. I think you have that actually, Mary.
I do?
You have celestite. Yeah, you do. So I'm gonna read the celestite. So everything's kind of airy and celestial today. I like it. I love Aries, so that's always good news. All right, so essential meanings: connection to the angelic realm and divine energy. Interesting. Clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. So this all again ties back to Janelle. Each of us is a unique expression of the conscious universe, whose endless imagination is also expressed through guides and angels. Did you know that these entities are eager to help you find balance, which we just got from the Justice card, and align yourself to universal conscious so that you experience all you deserve? Celestite Spirit is here to let you know that you are always connected with magical beings from the angelic realms, beings that are especially gifted at showing us what the eyes don't always see. Your message today is to be open to your guides and angels all around you, above you and below you. They are loving and supporting you in finding your purpose and feeling love, joy, and hope, no matter what your outer conditions. You have all you need and are always accompanied by these entities who are devoted to bringing love and healing to all of us when we are feeling alone and weak. Today, connect with the angelic realm by calling upon these loving guides to guide the path of light for you and help you become conscious of the unconscious gifts that are there for you now and always will be, which is kind of like what Stephanie's talking about, connecting your different, left and right brains.
That's cool.
Wow. I love that.
Powerful.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
So it's like a opaque crystal?
It's well, I mean, the illustration, even if you can see it, is not super great. It's like an angel face, so it doesn't really show what the crystal is like. But it's like a lavender blue. It's yeah, it's opaque. It's not see-through. It's not super common, but you can definitely find it in your local gem store. It's not like that rare either.
Huh. I love that. I like that it's lavender blue. I've been obsessed about purple lately, so I'm sure I'm going to dig it up as soon as we're done.
Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense to me that any tool that's going to help you connect with the celestial is a great idea, because that's not normally where I feel like, and with Stephanie, what I wanted to say, but kind of like, didn't put words into it, was that would you say as a collective society, we tend to favor the left brain a little more, because the left brain is a little more productive in that kind of way, because it's logical, it's analytical, it gets the work done. So I feel like naturally we all are probably, depending on how you grew up, but most of us probably are more cut off our right brain than our left brain. And I feel like understanding the fifth dimension is a little more of a right brain kind of activity, which makes sense, calling in guides and celestial beings and these things that have naturally high vibrations would be a good idea to zap it in and connect with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's very cool.
Because it's hard when you're a human, and it's like, you have kids, you have bills, you have like houses, or even if you don't have a house, like your plumbing breaks, like whatever, there's always something that brings you into the third dimension,
Yeah. No matter what.
Because I feel like the human has been like, should I say brainwashed? Have
Yes.
been hypnotized as slave.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's time to wake up.
Yes.
Make a choice. Make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Snap out of it.
Exactly.
I have a question for Janelle. For the awakening, um, isn't it it started to happening since 2012?
So, yeah, 2012 was the end of an age, and everyone thought it was the end of the world, but it was the end of one world, which began this world that we're in now. And, you know, things are, this is kind of like the apocalypse in the sense, and the apocalypse, that word does not mean what everyone thinks it means. It literally means revealing. It's the grand revealing. Um,
Awakening.
awakening, stepping
Yes.
into truth. Um,
Yes.
so, yes, we are ending another cycle. We are ending this old world, but we are birthing something that's new and beautiful. And I think there's so much to be proud of in that. And everyone who's been doing this work for hundreds of years, and everyone that's here now who's been here many times before, this is exactly what we came here to do, what we signed up for, and now we're living it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much more to come. This is not the end of the road. This is just another beginning for everyone. So that's really awesome to just be here in this moment. And I'm just so grateful to be here with you ladies
Yeah.
talking about this this moment that's so pivotal for humanity.
Yes. And I think we're going to continue on with these monthly group chats. Do we, off the top of your head, Janelle, when the next one we're doing is? Do you have that, Andy? I should have asked before. To be
Let
prepared.
me look for that. Give me one.
Okay. I want to say it was 111. Am I making that up? Because I tend to make up stuff.
Yes,
Is it 111?
111, because I believe that is a portal
Day.
day.
Yeah, 111.
So, yes, 111.
And that is that a Monday or a Tuesday?
That is a Monday.
Perfect. All right. So we'll do Mindful Monday, or we'll figure out what the topic is. But I really like us joining forces. It makes more interesting, more of
Yeah.
an
I
interesting
love this
topic.
the group one.
Yeah, me too. Because we get to see each other, not just, so we might even have to do more, but we'll start with once a month and then see how that goes. Because I'm lucky I get to be with these two girls on Wednesdays, but it's good to have good collective energy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
So Priscilla, and I know you had one photo you wanted me to show. Let me just show real quick.
Oh, yeah. So I'm actually a jewelry designer by trade. And, tarot aficionado, whatever else. And I do tarot readings often, but this is my stuff. I'm obsessed with all things gemstone healing. That's just kind of like that's my thing. I think there's a gemstone for everybody's problems. I literally do. So anyway, so my goal has always been to take gemstone healing and apply it in a way that's immediately wearable and artful. So 100graces.com, number 100, the word graces. That's my baby, my other baby, my third child. And I have and I have a coupon code for any of the subscribers of this show. It is Tarot20. That's it. Very simple. Tarot20. And that gives you 20% off my site. And I
That's
think Mary has
nice.
fun.
Yeah, we'll have it on the announcement page. I put it there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And I wanted to, I guess I got all tripped out on my walkabout. I forgot to show one of my own layouts. I mean, seriously, get it together, girl. So I wanted to talk about this. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Okay. This is how our heart works. It's like a torus. So from the center, you see that little Star of David right there? That's the Star of Bethlehem in the center. That is our heart. So energy moves from making on the top and then comes on the bottom into a little circle like that. It's really, really powerful. I have another one. So
Like that.
I want to do a little breathing on that in a second. Let me pull the other one up because the other one's got the chakras on it. Right there. I got two tripped out. Okay, so you see how the coils, it is actually a PEMF. We are a frequency. We are energy, and it's moving like this from the heart up and then down. So let's just take a breath. I want you to put your hands on your heart for a second, and then breathe into your hands. And then exhale. Imagine the air going over your head and underneath your feet into this coil. It's called a torus. Inhale again. We're going to just do two more. And then exhale. Let's do one more and make it count. Let's go for the gold medal. Inhale. And exhale. So whenever you're feeling disconnected, so just let your arms relax. Whenever you're feeling disconnected, just imagine that coil, because this is what happens in our heart magically, and then it goes in the bottom as well. So it's happening whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not, whether we want it or not. This is how energy moves. Selective osmosis, greater concentration to lesser, and we create a torus within our aura. Okay.
The planet is like that also. Our Earth and the planet is the
Yes.
same energy frequency. So amazing.
Everything is like this, and especially this time, the more we start looking outside for that symbol, the more we're connecting in the heart, because that is the heartbeat. That is the way the heart moves. It cleanses, and it pumps and it cleanses. It pumps and it cleanses. So I'm glad I didn't get all spacey on my walkabout and forget that, because that's important. All right, so I think Janelle has got our closing prayer and a little sage rite for us.
Yes, let's get the sage. Okay.
I wanted to say Paulina lost her voice, so she wasn't able to go with us. So Janelle stepped up as a good team player and is doing her part.
Just gonna cleanse a little bit. So I just want to invite everyone to close their eyes as I just lead this final prayer. I have the prayer today is a little bit different. So just take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your palms of your hands together. Bring them to heart center. Great Spirit, lead us to the highest mountain. When the oceans rise and we feel we cannot stay afloat, be our guide. Show us the way home. Lead us into your grace and your light. Keep our minds pure of the fears of this natural world that do not exist in your kingdom of light. Deliver us to the land of 1,000 suns. Hear our cries and come into our hearts. We are the golden ones. In love we rise. Freedom is ours. Victory to the light. Satnam.
Oh my God, so beautiful. Does anybody have any takeaways, like what you want people to really what you really feel like you mean, and you want to make sure that you're conveying that message to everybody. We'll start with Janelle and then go just down the list.
Yeah, so my biggest takeaway is that right now in this moment, it's all about creating the life that we want and creating the planet that we want to see and creating this new golden age that we want, because we are the ones that we've been waiting for. No one is coming to save us. It's up to us to do this work and to create this world. So let's just continue to create the life, the consciousness that we all intend and have intended for many thousands of years to come to this very point, to come to this moment where it's this new dawn and this new earth with this sacred love of oneness. We can literally move mountains through this collective and collaborative manifestation of love, and we can create heaven on this beautiful earth. So happy solstice, everyone, and just keep that as your intention for the remainder of this year and 2021 and beyond.
I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you.
Stephanie, do you have any takeaways?
My takeaway is, especially this year, a lot of people they focus on fear because of the news, of the lockdown, of the special virus. So try not to focus on fear, because fear will shut down the critical thinking, and fear also will lower your immune system. And if you worry and you worry and you have fear, well, actually that's like a prayer, like a prayer to something that you don't want to happen. So rather of fear, you focus on love, light, compassion, positive, happiness, to make your vibration higher. Fear is the lowest vibration. So anytime that you seems like you cannot control what's in your thought, the first thing is remind yourself to come back to your breathing, because your breathing is automatic and subconscious, unconscious. So when you really pay focus and attention on your breathing, and you will have more connection to your body and to your own thoughts, and even you can dive deep into your subconscious mind. So focus on your breathing, light and love.
That's
Thank you.
good. My takeaway, thank you. My takeaway is I'm on this walkabout every day, and the Tower of Babel is in front of me. I'm going to knock that fucker down. But I'm not going to knock it down with anger. I'm going to knock it down with love. Out of the ash, I'm rising up. I'm a Scorpio. I'm breaking it down. I'm grinding it up. And I'm rising up. I find a way to rise up. That is my nature. So if we take a walkabout every day and face that Tower of Babel, whatever it is, break it down. Break it down with love. Break it down with love. Break it down with faith. Break it down with light. Because that's the opportunity that we have in our walkabout. Oh my God. That's what my takeaway is. Break the Tower
Thank
of
you.
Babel down.
Thank you.
Oh my God. And Priscilla, your takeaway?
I think my takeaway is just remembering who we really are. And just, even if you don't even know what that means, just meditate on it, really think about it. And just understanding that we are programmed a certain way. Our brains are programmed a certain way. We're programmed to survive. Society has programmed us. Your culture programs you. And to just remember, like, strip all that away. Like, who are you, at the very core of it, because whatever that core is probably your nirvana. It's probably the happy place. It probably is the place in you that can receive the fifth dimension that does understand unconditional love, that really understands just the interconnectedness of us all. And so I think the biggest thing is just meditate. I think most people don't do that enough. I don't do that enough. I certainly don't. And whenever I have a moment, so I'm like, oh, but dishes need to be done. This needs to be done. No, like I need to meditate, because when I do, then I start stripping those things away.
Yes. No matter how many times we do meditate, we need to do more, I think. I mean, that's the piece.
Yeah. I just went to the mountain, the picture that you're using from
Oh,
yesterday. I went to the mountain and meditate. I love to meditate in the nature.
it's the Star of Bethlehem for us today. I'm going to do Paulina's takeaway just because I think this is what she would say as a shaman. She would say sage and salt bath. And she has amazing sage that she sells and salt bath and spray that she sells. I didn't have time to put it up on the link, but I will post it on the bottom. So that's what I want to say. Janelle, don't you think that would be her takeaway?
Absolutely, she would say that.
Sage and salt. Get cleanse that
Cleanse.
stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have any other questions. We have a few little announcements. I guess we're going to go 11-11 or 111. 111.
Yeah.
111, 21, right? Okay, so here's the 20% off of the tarot. The AlcheMary oils are $33.33, and then you can get Stephanie here. And what is your? I didn't get a chance to put your. You do. Janelle does amazing art. What's the name of your website, Janelle?
My website is higherlovesanctuary.com.
Beautiful, beautiful, and she's got some amazing stuff. Actually, we're going to probably have some stuff listed on there on her events page. So make sure and put that. And I'll put her website on the bottom of this as well. And I just want to thank you all for being beautiful. And I'm going to end with a little bit of a music. So just take a deep breath. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you all.